I have to really inspect the trailer because apparently they were also showing things off that just didn't exactly, you know, it wasn't something on like the list of information on their website. Facts.
Pokemon battles for everyone. Pokemon.
Are those the MCs of like this game? Like that's what we have to look like? I wonder how customizable they are. Surely after ZA, they're somewhat customizable. The guy is terrible looking. I'm gonna be honest. They're both kind of mid, but like the guy just has no swag at all. This is bad looks game.
Pokemon
Off rip.
champions.
Actually off rip, bro. It's terrible.
This game is all about battles.
I would hope.
Compete
It's really not all about battles if you forcing me to get microtransactions to use my mines, but
online against
facts.
players from across the world with the Pokemon you've recruited.
Preparing your Pokemon. Oh, brother. This is going to be the hardest to watch section in this whole video. I guarantee it. I'm already
There
scared
are
of the pay
two
to win.
ways to obtain battle-ready Pokemon.
Okay?
The first is by connecting to the Pokemon Home app. Transfer your Pokemon from games in the Pokemon RPG series
Okay?
and the Pokemon Go app to Pokemon Home.
Why is he talking like
Then
that?
link the app to
Is this
this
AI?
game. The second way is via Recruit.
Oh, brother. Is this like the pay to win system?
Choose one
But you can-
Pokemon to recruit once per day from a random selection of Pokemon that appear in the game.
Oh my god. Wait, we have to actually. This is like Brawlhalla, bro. Where you can like get them for free? A random selection of Pokemon and you per day that you have to choose from. That might be cool depending on how much work I gotta put in to like change their stats. Facts.
Recruited Pokemon can only be used in Pokemon Champions for a certain amount of time.
Wait, what? No. So not only can you choose only one out of a random selection per day, you only get them as a rental. Are there just actual rental like Pokemon, or is it all just teams? It's just rental teams
Choose
now?
one Pokemon to recruit once per day from a random selection of Pokemon that appear in the game.
The movesets are actually calm.
Recruited Pokemon can only be used
We
in
knew it was
Pokemon
rental?
Champions for a certain
didn't-
amount of
I didn't expect it to be like this system though. Like, I didn't expect it to be like this, like selection, you know, select one mon or whatever. I didn't know that.
be used in Pokemon Champions for a certain amount of time.
I actually held off on getting into like Pokemon Champions news because I thought because of all like the feedback and like controversy of it from the previous trailers, they might change something. But I don't think they changed anything from their original formula at all. Battles.
After you've gathered your Pokemon, choose 6 of them and form your
Right.
team.
Of course. Of course, they're going to show this freak, right? This Mega Meganium freak on my screen. Oh my gosh.
Before battle, you'll
Is
be
this just the VGC format? This right here? Is this VGC format?
able to see your opponent's team and vice versa, and
course.
choose the Pokemon you want to use for
that
the
what's been?
impending match.
It's been like this for years. It's been like
Consider
this for years.
which
Facts.
Pokemon your opponent will use.
Did you see Mega Meganium's ability? I saw. I unfortunately saw.
Then select your
It
own
is cool
Pokemon
though.
to start.
I don't think it's gonna be like crazy top tier, but I think it's gonna have to be checked on most teams. I feel like maybe not like most teams, but I feel like it's gonna get naturally checked by things already. I don't know what regulation is it now. Regulation I. It's gonna now command respect. Exactly. It's not like you can't just ignore Meganium anymore. That's the big part, right? It's like a threat at least now. Hold on. Combo
Players
animations.
alternate turns with moves.
I do like the UI, I'll say that.
Win by reducing the HP.
I like the whole like arena aspect. I'm gonna be honest. I like the aesthetic. I like the background. It's all solid.
of all your opponent's Pokemon to 0. If you're in a bind, you can swap one Pokemon for another.
Thanks.
Or use Mega Evolution to power up your Pokemon. The decisions you make could influence the tide of battle.
Bro, he now gets fire, ground, and grass coverage to hit pretty much every single mon, and healing 75% every time instead of 50. Yeah, the synthesis is going to go crazy. Growth is going to go crazy. Bro, +2 at any time, like, is crazy. Like, if you get one free turn, that's pretty insane, right?
With Mega Evolution,
I just dislike that they gave Emboar Mold Breaker. Like, I'm sure there's like obvious balancing reasons, and I have not been tapped in like at all to the meta. But bro, they both got brand new signature mega abilities, and Emboar gets Mold Breaker. Like, come on though. Like, we can't lie. That's a little weird, bro.
Pokemon will gain abilities brand new to the series. There are also different battle formats. Use one Pokemon at a time in single.
Good for breaking unaware physical guys like Skelly and Dondozo. Ooh, that is true. I did forget. Is Dondozo a massive threat still? No? I feel like Dondozo is just a good mon. I mean, its move pool is like pretty like crazy, bro. Yeah? Okay, cool. Skelly Durg is like, I ain't gonna lie, that's one of my favorite starters, bro. Facts. And I've been saying this since he dropped. I always thought he was swaggy. Like, his whole like setup, like his game plan is insane. I think it's very cool. I think it's one of the most like creative game plans out of any Pokemon ever. Like the Will-O-Wisp Hex, like that's pretty. I think other mons have that too, but like the unaware and like the setup with Torch Song, bro.
Battles.
Can't lie, it's cool.
Or have Pokemon fight 2-on-2 in double battles.
Wait, what'd he say? What'd he say? What'd he say?
There are also different battle formats.
Use single
one
battles?
Pokemon at a time in single battles.
Double
Or
battles?
have
Okay.
Pokemon
I want to learn double battles. How hard is double battles in VGC compared to regular singles? I feel like doubles is way more like convoluted than like, I feel like singles is like you're stalling until you get a leg up. But VGC, I feel like you're kind of forced to make a play almost. Like, you're forced to like, most of the time or like half the time, I feel like they have to go out of their game plan. Like, I feel like you always have to switch up and adapt in VGC. It's pretty much the same, but it takes longer to get good at. Really? Pretty much the same?
fight 2-on-2.
I played VGC, but like, oh my god. You should see my box on Sword and Shield. Like, yo. Like the Zacian and like all that, bro. Like, I have a box full of like VGC mons. I play so much.
In double.
And apparently on Showdown, it says I played like 200 games of 2023 VGC, which I do not remember doing. Yeah, same difficulty, different playstyles though, for sure.
Battles.
Battle modes.
There are 3 different online battle modes.
Ranked wait, hold on. Ooh. Okay, wait, I kind of liking what I'm seeing, bro. Like, I know this is like basic and this had to be in there. I think it's usually in just like the regular battle parts of the games, but I like what I'm seeing, bro. Because let me really say this. Let me switch scenes. Let me really say this. I think it is great that Pokemon decided to make the open world new type of battling the regular battling. Facts. Old heads may hate it. They don't like it. I feel like I've seen quite a few of them just hate on it. But I'm glad they've just separated turn-based from the like more open world like battling. Like, it's, I ain't gonna lie, it's way more immersive. Let's keep it a buck. The new battling in the games is way more immersive. Facts. Private battles is pretty is big for all the PokeTubers and for the draft side. Yo, draft on this game is going to be so fire. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta tee up though. I gotta build, you know what I'm saying, my content, my following, my community up, call them together, you know what I'm saying? Call is not the right, can you use call like that? I don't know. Either way, I'm trying to run this. I am trying to run this. I will put money on these tournaments, bro. Facts. Private battles is going to be insane. We can dead run some FFAs like it's 2015, gang. Like, we can run some Numnexus 2015 FFAs, all that. I'm on it. We gotta talk about Numnexus too. Shout out Numnexus, because he dead gave me a boost. He dead gave me a boost. But we not there yet. We not there yet. Facts.
Test your skills against evenly matched trainers.
Okay, we got an elo system. Good.
And aim for the highest rank.
This is gonna make so many people better.
In casual
Numnex is a cool guy. What you mean he gave you a boost? Just wait.
battles,
Just wait, twin.
wins and losses aren't recorded, so you can enjoy matches however you'd like.
Okay, calm. See, that's cool too. I'm gonna play
And
casual
in
too.
private
Facts.
battles, create a room and battle against anyone
Check
with the
for
room ID.
invitations.
There are also in-game online competitions in which you'll battle.
Little like tournament modes, like Rocket League. That's fire. That's fire. They really trying to take Showdown spot. Like, they kind of are a little bit.
with preset
It's a lot of.
rules that change every
We're gonna
season.
get into it. Here it comes. Here it comes. The part that's gonna get me the most mad.
Engage in battles to earn.
So we got 200 VP for a win. I wonder if that changes that like higher you are ranked. Probably not. I'm guessing because that would crash the economy maybe, but
victory points or VP.
you hear the soundtrack though? Oh.
Here's how to use VP.
Here we go. This is where it stops being a battle simulator and starts being a gacha game, bro. Like, this is Uma Musume. This is closer to Uma Musume than Pokemon Showdown. Let's keep it a buck.
You can swap the moves a Pokemon can learn.
Oh, 250 VP just to change moves? Oh my. All right. Come on.
Change its nature.
500? 500?
Modify its abilities.
500?
And more. The stat points of a Pokemon can also be adjusted.
It's cool, bro. I'ma still be on the game. And that's one thing about Pokemon, bro. At the end of the day, no matter how much you complain, you still gonna be on the game, bro.
For example, you could increase attack and speed to boost offense.
All right, bro. I know how EVs work, bro. Come on.
Or raise HP and defense to withstand attacks.
Come on, bro. Just stop, bro.
Pokemon can be easily trained to your liking, so try out different ways to battle.
I wonder if the set of Pokemon you use changes. Do we know that for a fact? Like, it's gonna be like regulations almost, where you can only use certain mons per season, which I personally hated the idea of at first, but now I'm kind of on board. I think that makes it way more interesting instead of just having the same mons every game.
You can only recruit once per day, but by using VP, you can recruit multiple times.
Okay. I assume that's
Keep
the
in
case for
mind
ranked.
that recruited Pokemon are only available
7
for
days?
1 week. But with VP, any recruited Pokemon will be permanently added.
So if you use 2,500 VP, you get a new mon. Okay, one thing I'm confused about is at the start, he said, get battle-ready Pokemon from home, from other games. Can you, if I connect my home to this game, can I just customize my personal Pokemon how I like for free? Or no? Or I can't do that for free at all? Anybody with any Showdown experience is going to be hard farming day one, by the way. That's what it sounds like. Good.
In the shop, spend VP to purchase held items.
Okay,
or
fair.
Mega Stones for your Pokemon.
Wait, so 2K for Mega Stones and 400 for held items. Okay.
You can also get
Customization, I mean, but all these outfits are recolors. So are we fried or
clothing
what?
and looks for your trainer.
The eyes have so
Different
much
Pokeball
customization.
throwing styles.
Huh? Whoa! Prices! Huh? So what? So a Charizard Knight X is 2,000? But battle music is 5K? What? Us? What's...
You can also get clothing and looks for your trainer. Different
Pokeball throwing animations can be 5K? I'm not gonna lie, give me Smug from Sun and Moon. Facts. I can't believe they're bringing this back. I'm glad they brought this back. You can't export Megastones out of ZA, so it makes sense. I bet you get more VP if you go on a win streak or something. That's probably true. I wonder if you get VP from winning casuals, though. If you can get VP from winning casuals, casuals is going to be a bad place. I'm gonna be honest. You know that throwing animation from Sun Moon where they hit the he hits like the Gladion animation where he says, you know what I'm saying? Like he hit that, he turns around, he gets that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want.
And battle music for your trainer.
Hold on. Pre-battle poses, throwing styles, victory poses are all separate. Wow. Okay.
Different Pokeball throwing styles. And battle music.
If you spend 5 bands on VP and you don't have like a million battle ready mons, you've lost your mind. I ain't gonna lie, just like put headphones on or something. I am not buying 5,000 VP of battle music. I will mute the music in game and turn on a song on YouTube, bro. You're wild.
A world of fierce battles with your Pokemon awaits. Pokemon Champion.
Sorry. I'm looking for something.
Pokemon Champion.
Available April 8th. This is 2 days before my birthday. Am I sparking a stream on my birthday? Probably not. No shot, even. I doubt it. Unless I'm, like, famous or something. But that's a close date. I thought it was going to be on, like, some August, September, you know what I'm saying? But I guess they're not going to do that. That might be too close to Wind and Waves.
Available April 8th.
Wait,
on the Nintendo
starter
Switch
pack? Wait. This product, okay, wait. Obviously the game's free. Starter pack, increased box space. Oh, yes. This I don't agree with. Why is there limited box space? Who thought that was a good idea, bro? I'm actually confused. What is the point of limited box space? You don't really, I feel like you can only use 4 mons. Like, and you can only select 6 for your team. I don't see the point in limiting box space at all. And then you get training tickets and teammate tickets. So the thing I saw on Twitter, I'm pretty sure said that if you spend like this $10 for the starter pack, you get enough to max out a full team of 6 mons day one. Which honestly, that's not a bad deal. If you just don't have mons, I feel like you just get the starter pack just to play the game. Maybe I'm tweaking though. That's what I would do personally. Now also, I saw that apparently they showed on purpose Mega Meganium using solar beam in the rain.
New to the series.
Oh yeah, it is raining in the shot. So this mon, I'm going to be honest. Let's just talk about it. Meganium's going to be a threat. Meganium in 2026 is going to be a threat. I'm going to be honest, bro. If you were to ask me how I feel about that, I would say not happy. I'm a giant Typhlosion fan, and to be honest, bro, it just makes me depressed to look at. You know what I mean? Like, Typhlosion, he did get a new form and all that, but like, he ain't putting the hands on nobody. Like, he ain't putting the hands on nobody. So that's where I'm a little, you know what I'm saying? I don't really like that personally. Now, again, why Mold Breaker? I mean, like you said, Mold Breaker, I see why. You know, it's going to be cool. But dang, a custom ability would have been cool too. Let's just be honest. I want a custom ability for my fire starter. I like Emboar. I've been rocking with Emboar since everyone hated him. Actually, they still hate him. Who's his competition? Oshawott and Snivy? That's a clouded duo, bruh. Typhlosion ain't no Mega Meganium. That's what I'm saying. Typhlosion's still out there in the mud of the Hisuian region, and he's trapping. Honestly, he's on the block. He's on the corner. He's got no other way out. He can't hit the big stage. He can't. Now, am I going to try to use him on the big stage? Probably. As a creator, I'm going to be doing very dumb things on this game. And honestly, what do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Skill diff, chill. See? It's just too much hatred going on. Now, Dragon Eyes, what is it? Dude, it turns normal moves into dragon moves. I was told, you know, I'm not really too keen on Feraligator's moveset, but I mean, we can go ahead and look that up. I don't really know what normal moves, you know, he's gotten to, you know, really justify this new ability of his. But we'll have a look.